If you pass, cut immediately in order to get the ball back. If your defender does not adjust, then front cut. If your defender jumps toward the ball to get denial position, then rear cut. If you feed the post and your defender stays, then basket cut above or below your posting teammate. If you feed the post and your defender double teams the post, then relocate to your defender's back or to a spot where the ball can see you and be passed to you. Read your defender's recovery. Either catch and shoot if you have time, or use your skills from the last chapter to read which side to drive.
Chapter 4, Run and Slash.
The success of a fast break depends on a number of factors. How well the fast-breaking team can rebound the ball. Do the rebounders make a quick outlet pass? How many defenders are back on defense? How well the players without the ball run the floor? These are just a few of the factors. But the one factor that this chapter will address is the last one. The offensive player without the ball who's running the floor looking for an opportunity to score on the fast break. How to run the floor during transition is important to you for two reasons. The first one is just the sheer number of times that transition from defense to offense occurs during the course of a game. That translates to a lot of scoring opportunities for you. The second reason is the type of basket that's created. It's a layup, and most of the times, a layup is an easy basket. If you're going to become a prolific scorer, you don't want all of your baskets coming the hard way. You need a few easy ones, like layups, mixed in as well. The basic principle here is as basic as they come. Run. Running does not demand a high set of skills from anyone, but it does take desire and conditioning. By the way, a coach might help you with conditioning, but desire is something that only you can bring. In fact, it's the only thing that's yours and yours alone. Think about that. You can't take credit for your speed, size, jumping ability, or even your eye-hand coordination. You may have worked to improve them, but you have to credit your parents and good genetics for those gifts. As for your skills and knowledge of the game, did you acquire them all by yourself, or did you learn from others? Whether it was a coach, a teammate, a family member, an opponent, or even a better basketball video. If so, you just can't take all the credit for your skills. The only thing that you bring to the game that's yours and yours alone is your effort. What's right in here.
Chapter 4 Contents, the fundamental fast break, slasher moves. The fundamental fast break.
Once you've exploded out of the rebounding crowd, you'll find yourself in one of three positions relative to the ball. You may be ahead of the ball. That's great. Head straight for the rim and hope for a good pass that leads you to a layup. I'll talk about your footwork and the layup in a moment. You might find yourself roughly parallel to the ball. If it's just you and the ball, that is 2-on-1, then your main concern is spacing. Stay at least 10 feet wide of the ball so that the defender can't play both you and the ball handler. And last, you may be behind the ball at the beginning of the fast break. In other words, the ball and at least one other teammate without the ball are ahead of you. If so, try to catch up to the ball and fill the empty space on the side of the ball opposite your other teammate. Now you've given your ball handler two possible targets to hit for layups. If you find yourself trailing behind the fast break, then look to fill one of these 5 lanes. Fill the one that's empty. Don't follow directly behind the ball. If the ball handler stops, you may find yourself stumbling over him or her and causing a turnover.
Slashing.
Regardless of the lane you fill, when you hit the three-point line, change direction and slash straight to the goal. There are 3 benefits to this slash. First, Your momentum and change of direction will beat a retreating defender who is preparing to pick you up. Second, it's going to give your ball handler a good passing angle. But third, and most importantly, it will afford you a good layup angle.
Footwork, the fundamental layup.
When you're on the move, the rules of the game allow you to catch the ball, take another step to leave the ground, and shoot before you land. Fundamentally speaking, on the right side of the goal, you should jump off your left foot and shoot the layup with your right hand. Picture it this way. Your right elbow and right knee are connected. When your right elbow goes up with the ball for the layup, so does your right knee. Vice versa, on the left side. You'll jump off your right leg, but your left knee goes up with your left hand as you shoot your left-handed layup.
Footwork, the fast break layup.
If the defense is between you and the goal, this fundamental layup puts your body between the defender and the ball. That's why it's been called a good fundamental layup. But on a fast break, an inside defender becomes less of a factor. The more important skill becomes catching the ball and making the layup at full speed without traveling. Players who are determined to shoot their fast break layup the same way they shoot their pre-game warm-up layups will sometimes find themselves stuttering their steps while the pass is in the air so that they can leave the ground off of one particular foot. I can appreciate the determination to shoot the layup fundamentally correct, but this sometimes leads to a traveling call, and other times it slows you down and allows the defense to catch you.
Footwork, full speed factors.
Let's look at some other factors that make the full-speed, fast-break layup not as easy as it first appears. You are never approaching the goal at the same angle. You're never leaving the ground from the same spot. A pass too early puts you in a predicament. If you shoot without a dribble, you must long jump to get to the goal. But if you dribble in order to take the fundamentally correct number of steps, it puts you too far into the goal.
Footwork, pro fun layups.
So let's face it, a layup during warm-ups is easy. But on a fast break, it's a struggle sometimes to catch the ball at full speed, take one step off of the correct foot, and then shoot with the correct hand. So what's the solution? Trust me that your teammates, your coach, your mom and dad, and anyone else on your side are only concerned with two things. Did you turn the ball over? And if not, did you walk away with 2 points? Nothing else matters. So, from this point on, I'm changing the definition of a fundamental fast break layup. You're not fundamental until you can shoot a layup at full speed with no dribble, leaving the ground off of either foot from either side of the goal and make it with either hand. And that includes reverse layups on either side as well. I used to call these combinations pro layups, but from here on, I'm calling them pro fundamental layups, or pro fun layups for short. Let's watch them.
Right hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Left hand, right foot. Left hand, left foot. Reversed layup. Right hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Left hand, right foot. Left hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Left hand, left foot. Right hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot. Reversed layup. Left hand, right foot. Left hand, left foot. Right hand, left foot. Right hand, right foot.
When you first begin to practice these pro-fun layups, you'll feel off balance and awkward. But my experience has been that you'll be comfortable in as few as 3 days. Within a week or so, it won't matter what foot you use, whether you change hands while in the air,